So do we do raffle again?
Basically, another person's passport story. Yay!
Raffle again!
Amazing! Gracious!
Another person's passport choice story.
Yay! Amazing! Gracious!
Another person's passport choice story.
Yay!
Hello, what's up guys? My name is Percy and I'm the Guinness World Record holder for the largest collection of fast food toys. Yeah, baby. Okay, so I'm here once again to tell you another amazing and stupendous and awe-inspiring Percy's Fast Food Toy story. And boy, have I got a toy for you. So our toy for today is none other than it is a toy book from Hardee Children's Book, and this was given away by McDonald's Happy Meal, and it is entitled The Twins Discover a Dodo Bird. I think a dodo bird used to exist here in this world. Now it's extinct, so you can hardly see a dodo bird. So yeah, this is a wonderful book, and we are going to open it. But before we get to open that book, I just would like to tell, because I recently discovered this amazing secret in this particular toy, the Guy Diamond from the Trolls movie, which are also available at every McDonald's restaurant here in the Philippines for the month of June 2020. Okay, I sort of reviewed this already, but I never discovered that there is a secret on top of this very fluff hair of Guy Diamond. So if you try to look, can you see it? There is actually a tiny Guy Diamond there. Look at that. It's hiding in the hair. This is a white silver hair of Guy Diamond. This is probably his offspring or his kid brother, and he's actually hiding. He even has this party glasses there. So can you see? Okay, so if you have this particular toy, I sort of revealed the secret that is hiding inside the hair of Guy Diamond. Okay, now going back to the toy. Okay, so this is the toy. Okay, without further ado, let us unravel and unwrap this awesome toy book from McDonald's Happy Meal. Ooh, dum 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 dum. Okay, so this is it. Look at that. It is a Cressida Cowell Treetop Twins Wilderness Adventure. The twins discover a dodo. Look at that. That is a pretty awesome toy book. Okay, so we'll try to read it. By the Twins Discover a Dodo by Cressida Cowell. Okay, the air was hot and full of noises as unseen animals squawked and howled from within the jungle. The Treetop family have taken their time machine back to the 16th century to the jungle island of Mauritius in the Indian Ocean. Can you see me? Okay, the Treetop family were searching for dodos, strange birds that lived in Mauritius at that time. What were dodos like? Asked Tulip. People used to think that dodo were heavy and slow and a bit gormless, explained Professor Penelope. But now is our chance to find out the truth. They had just reached a large clearing in the middle of the jungle. In the middle of the tangle of the jungle, a flock of birds was walking in the distance. I wish I could show you the illustrations. Okay. Those can't be dodos, said Asha, looking through her binoculars. They're too thin. They are definitely dodos, replied Professor Penelope, and they don't look heavy at all. Now, we mustn't get too close, whispered Professor Pablo. We mustn't disturb the dodos or touch them for their own safety. This is the perfect place to watch them from behind this rock. The dodos were wandering around the clearing, their beaks close to the ground. What are they doing? Asked Tulip. They're sniffing the ground, trying to pick up the smell of the fruit, whispered Professor Pablo, very excitedly. So dodos are not gormless either. Asha began to draw pictures of the dodos in her notebook. Ted had forgotten his pencils again. Will you lend me a pencil, Asha? Asked Ted. I want to draw them too. Why didn't you bring your own? Said Asha. I'm not going to lend one to you, then next time you might remember. That's not very friendly, said Ted rather loudly. Shh, whispered Alfie. You might disturb the Dodos, but it was too late. The Dodos had lifted up their heads. They saw the Treetop family crouched behind the rock, and they started running towards them. They're just being friendly, said Professor Penelope. Unlike Asha, grumbled Ted, there are no predators on this island, said Professor Penelope, so the animals and birds won't be frightened if they see a human. And the Dodos were very friendly indeed. They rushed towards the Treetop family in the very welcoming way, little stubby wings outstretched so they could keep their balance, feathers flying. Don't get too close, warned Professor Pablo. We're not moving, protested Alfie. It's the Dodos who are getting closer to us. Sure enough, the Dodo came closer and closer and closer. Well, in that case, everyone, run, decided Professor Penelope. So the whole Treetop family ran out of the clearing as fast as they could. They overtook the giant tortoises, making their slow way across the clearing, their long necks peering out of their shells. They overtook the kings, basking on rocks in the sunshine, but however fast they run, the Dodos seem to keep up with them. I guess that proves it then, puffed Professor Penelope, looking over her shoulder. Proves that? Asked Tulip. Proves what? Asked Tulip. That Dodos aren't slow either, said Professor Penelope, panting and laughing as they made it back to the safety of their time machine. Nighttime on the island of Mauritius. The fruit bats fluttered through the jungle and the parakeets screeched. The Treetop family were eating their supper under the stars. Asha showed everyone her Dodo pictures. They all looked very impressed. Apart from Ted, who was still a bit cross with her for not lending him a pencil, Asha felt bad, so she ripped out a page from the back of her book and gave Ted a pencil. Ted smiled and began to draw his own picture. So people were wrong about those Dodos, said Tulip. They're not heavy or slow or gormless at all. And I was wrong about Asha too, said Ted. She can be friendly sometimes. She can be very friendly sometimes. Not as friendly as those Dodos though, said Alfie. They were very, very friendly indeed. Maybe even a little too friendly. Okay, so at the back there are some activities here that you can answer perhaps, so that you will get to know more about the Treetop family, who are so adventurous. And imagine that they have a time machine. I wish I could have a time machine and then see for myself also how a Dodo would look like. But I think this is the second best thing to actually encountering a Dodo from this book from Happy Meal. Okay, now since this is now officially a part of my Percy's Fast Food Toy Collection, I am going to sign this awesome book to make it officially a part of Percy's Fast Food Toy Collection. Wow. And there you go, signed, sealed, and delivered. I've got to say that this is just an amazing grace. So once again guys, let's try to be thankful to God for all the amazing grace that come into our lives within the form of this very awesome toy book from McDonald's Happy Meal and also from Cressida Cowell. What a wonderful, wonderful toy book and a great addition to my Percy's Fast Food Toy Collection. Or basically guys, let's be thankful to God for every amazing grace, be they small or big, be they seemingly insignificant or the truly eventful ones. Or just about every amazing grace that make our lives a lot more happy and jolly. And I thank you guys for always tuning in to Percy's Fast Food Toy Story. Thank you so much to the new subscribers. Please, don't hesitate to invite your other friends to also subscribe to this channel, because we still have a lot more Percy's Fast Food Toy Stories up my sleeves. Okay, so until the next one, bye for now, and I hope to see you again here in the same channel. That's Percy's Fast Food Toy Story. So till then, toodles, and these are the Treetop family with the Dodo.